Hey, I'm Ethan Edwards, the Director of Engineering and Construction for the City of Broken Arrow.
And I'm Willard Gustafson, GIS Division Manager.
Hey, today we're here to talk to you about our new and updated map located on the city's website. As you know, the City of Broken Arrow is committed to maintaining and improving infrastructure as well as the quality of life for all of its businesses and residents. The map we're going to talk about today is for city staff and leadership to follow through on that commitment and be transparent as we communicate the projects and the progress of each one. This viewer that we're going to talk about includes status of projects, the construction timeline, the funding sources, and the general obligation bond issues approved by the City of Broken Arrow voters. What project information does the map contain?
This map contains all of the projects managed by our construction and engineering department. This includes transportation projects, special projects which include public facilities, public safety projects, parks, and as well as stormwater and drainage issues, and capital improvement projects like water and wastewater construction projects.
Where does this information that the map contains, where is it pulled from?
So this map is interesting in that we don't have to manually enter the information. When the project managers enter the information into PM Web, which is our project management software, it automatically generates the boundary of that part of that project. Our GIS staff then takes that boundary that's created and moves it and modifies it to represent the true boundary of the project. That is done automatically on the back end through a synchronization process that's enabled by our new software, as well as some improvements to our GIS processes.
So how often do we update the map and the information?
The map and the information contained inside the map is updated twice a day. Not every day are there going to be changes to projects, but when new information comes in or a schedule gets changed or any kind of funding gets added to the project, all of that information will be transmitted to the project twice a day. So say at lunchtime and then before work, before the day starts. So pretty much anytime you look at that map, you're going to see at most, it's going to be outdated by maybe 2-3 hours.
Well, that's fantastic.
It's
so
quick.
And lastly, so where would I find this map on our website?
So for mobile devices, to access the Broken Arrow Projects web map, go to the Broken Arrow City website. The 3 dots at the top will get you to Government, to Engineering and Construction. Scroll down in Engineering and Construction, you'll see the Go Bond and Capital Improvement Projects details. The map will pull up in your mobile device here. You can simply access the map from here. You can swipe through projects. They will list. You can select the pop-ups. If you want, you can get to the informational page by hitting the information button and scrolling down and selecting projects this way. They are linked, so that is the project there with the pop-up and the information about the project, its funding sources, etc. We can go back by using the back button. That actually takes you back to the previous page. Another way to access this is in native mobile fashion would be to access the full map with the link. This will give you a little better experience. It may take a second to load the first time. Again, this is the exact same site. You have your home button here to always bring you back to this zoom level. You can zoom in and out using these buttons. You can drag the map around to wherever you want. You can also identify your location in the map to notice, for you to be able to see what is around you. Pinch zoom works just fine in here. You can see that we're in the operations building today. Go back to home. I want to make sure that you're aware of this informational page. This is the sidebar that you see on the full desktop site. You can scroll through project information about general obligation bonds, about the projects, about capital improvement projects, and this really handy street conversion from Tulsa to Broken Arrow, or Broken Arrow to Tulsa. You can also get to the legends here, which is useful. Scroll through the projects here. You can either zoom in and simply click on a project that you're interested in to see the information, or you can go to the informational tab, scroll down, and pick a project that has a link, and it'll zoom you to it. The zoom is it's actually underneath this. We don't have a lot of real estate, so it's there. But that is another way to navigate the site. I also want to make you aware of another way to search projects. Let's go to quality of life, the park projects. You can use the search function here. You can enter in an address if you'd like, or you can select one of these project types to search from. If you want to search all of them, you have to come in and select all. By default, it's set to city facility projects, so go back and search all. Now, if we want to, depending on what we want to search for, we can look up fire, and it should bring us up all the city projects that have fire station in them. So we have a fire station number 2 peer review. We have a couple of replacements. If we select them, it will zoom to them, and you do the pop-up. And there we are. Once again, you can zoom out to the maximum level by hitting the home button. And you can also navigate by using these 3 buttons up here to any one of the tabs, the sections. To go back to the beginning, you would go to the welcome page. Again, I hope you guys enjoy this map. If you have any questions, contact us through the engineering and construction department.
I appreciate that, Will. And lastly, we just want to thank the public for their support on these bond projects, their patience with the construction because it's happening all over the city, and we hope you enjoy the new map.